a little bit late, okay? But let's take a look for your entire birthday. This is good for, just give me a second. This is going to be for the whole year round, okay, until 2022. All right, so let me pick out the oracle cards for you until next year. I mean, the message for you for the whole year. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. And health. Okay, you need to take care of your health. I am in one of my forecasts. I also said some. Oh no, it's in the advanced forecast, September to December, which I will be making it public around last week of August. You need to take care of your health. Okay. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul and acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. All right. And let's take a look. There are also some things that you are not yet, that you're not yet accepting, or that you haven't reached up to the point of, like, it's, either it's over, it's done. You need to walk past that. Miracles. There will be miracles and power, happiness. You actually rely your happiness based on your love life or based on the person that you're with. Inner peace. You need to find the inner peace so that you'll be able to sleep at night and concentrate on the goals and, hi Nicholas, goals and ambitions that you need to take care of. All right. The stork. Time to travel and make changes. The stork is also the card of like a baby on the way, or like there will be a baby soon if you're still in the birthing stage. The fish, money, luck, and creative flow. The clover, good luck, insight, and protection. The star, follow your star and see your path. All right, so Leos, when it comes to your finances and when it comes to your career by next year, from this last quarter of the year until next year, your finances will start pulling up, and there will be a lot of progress and development that you can see going, pulling, and moving. But when it comes to your personal pursuits or personal health, especially your spiritual side, you need to nurture this. You also need to take some time off, and you need to, some of you feel so burned out and you need to get some rest. Okay, so let me pull out your tarot now. All right. For the first quarter of the year for you, okay, we'll just start out for the first quarter of the year, 2022. All right, 10 of Cups, 3 of Wands. There is somebody from the past, which is an earth sign, that you're still expecting to come back or to rekindle. Could be if you're estranged with this person. Some of you are also thinking of going back to work, going back to your former job, or going back to your former career. If some of you have tried, merging into a different path, and now you're thinking that maybe that is where you truly belong. All right. Some of you will also start picking up yourself and start, rebuilding your goals and ambitions. Just be careful with the people that you'll be trusting, especially those that will be acting like your friend, but they're more of a frenemy. Okay. Now, family issues, I feel like you need to learn how to forgive. Some of you are still carrying grudges against a cousin, relative. I don't feel like this is your immediate family, but this is more of a relative, especially for the third quarter of this year that there has been a lot of, mishaps and confusions, bickering and bantering, that in most cases your relatives made it appear that you are the culprit even though you're not. So you have to learn how to forgive and let it go. Forgive but not forget. Okay? Burn the bridges, but you must, let go of that person, of that situation, along with your grudges. Okay? So that you can travel lightly. Now, some of you also need to pull up the strength to start talking, or to start, having a word with this ear sign that's been either they've cut you off or you cut them off. Okay? Because this is part of your journey. This person that you need to forgive, or that you need to start talking again. Some of you, if you're not talking to your, to your kids in the past, if you already have one, it's time for you to try reaching out to them, because this is something that's been blocking you and preventing you from moving forward. All right? Or it could be that there is an important air sign in your life, or a significant person that acts like an air sign, and you need to either reach out to them or unblock them. All right, now, some of you, if you are also having some issues finding the right one, or finding the one that you really want to be with ideally, okay, especially if you've been so choosy in the past, this person is finally coming your way. It's a strong earth sign that I'm picking up. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right? Possibly they have a Scorpio moon. Yep, another Taurus. Or water sign, moon, or ascending. Okay? I feel like this is going to be the last date, last person that you're going to be with, because you've already learned your lesson in the past. Probably if you've been formerly with another earth sign, then that lesson is already done, and now you're up for a brand new beginning. You also need to leave the past behind. Stop bringing it up. Stop thinking about it. Stop, attracting the energy, because the more you think about it and the more you recall, whatever happened in the past, you're just trying to pull back the energy for it to happen again. Let it be done, and you need to move past that. Old karmic debts and old karmic people or old karmic connections will also start reconnecting with you for the last quarter of the year, this year. Okay, September, October, November, December. And there are some people that I feel like they've been a part of your life romantically. You don't have to rekindle with them, but you have to forgive them, let it go, and you need to give them a closure. Okay? So, the only thing that I can see here that's been like really worrying and bothering you is your financial status, or your financial standing in your life. But I don't feel like, whatever strife or struggles that you're currently going through, it's not going to last. It will be September, October, November, December will be a very good last quarter of the year for you. All right. So let's take a look at your second quarter of the year for next year. Your health, you also need to be careful of lung-related issues. If you're like a chain smoker, be careful with your lungs being infected, and so is your ulcer, or any intestinal bleeding or infections or something. All right. Now, last quarter of the year. Oh, last quarter. Second quarter of next year. All right. There are some things that you need to reconsider before making a decision, especially that once you make a decision about could be it's your job, or about a major move, there will be some people that you have to sacrifice or leave behind. And if you have kids, I feel like you need to leave them with a relative, or you need to leave them, could be with their father or their mom. And there will be some issues with your in-laws that you need to face. So you need to be careful with this. There will be some gossips, and there will be some things that other people might say to you that you will find it a little bit, like unacceptable. Okay, some of their words is something that you cannot really digest, and you feel like they're being too much. So there will be some family betrayals or family issues, with the Three of Swords right under the deck. Okay, it's next year for you. You have to fight for what you feel like is right, and you have to fight for your own integrity as well. All right. All right. So I will be looking into your third quarter of the year and then last quarter before I look into your financial aspect, because this is your main concern. And the next will be Love Collective for you. There will be success that's going to be coming your way. This is for the third quarter of the year. There will be success that's going to be coming your way, but it seems like the more you get successful, the more you will have a lot of enemies. So please be very careful about that. And whatever it is that you do, whatever decisions, wherever you go, they will have, an eye with everything that you'll be planning, everything that you'll be engaging into. Okay? Now, third quarter of the year, this is all about your work. I feel like there will be financial stability and success, but there will also be like a lot of people that might go against you, say something against you, and that you will be feeling so alone. All right? You feel like there's nothing that you can do except to, like, either go with the flow or just isolate yourself away from that. But there is a lesson that you need to learn. You can't just go with the flow, and you can't just let other people trample on you. You need to fight for what you feel like is right. You need to fight for yourself and where you stand in. Okay? Happiness will also be a little bit thwarted by the third quarter of next year, but there will be a lesson that you need to learn. You also need to learn how to voice out your emotions. You cannot just keep on bottling up your feelings. You need to say it out loud, okay? And put people where they should be standing. Marriage, to some of you, if you're planning to get married by next year, I feel like instead of making it grand or like doing it in a church, I feel like you would just do it. It could be like in a city hall or something like that, or judge. And it's gonna be like a very intimate occasion, all right? And then, for some of you who's already married, there is a possibility of a third party while you're busy working. So please, plus there will be a lot of travels, when it comes to your workplace or when it comes to your career. So if you're going to be away, like what I said, there will be something that you need to sacrifice, you need to leave behind, you need to walk away from, or you need to, keep an eye from, because the third quarter of the year for you will be very complicated, and there will be a lot of tests for you. Okay, so you need to be a little bit more strong. But financially, I feel like things will start pulling up for you. Okay, the only thing here is your family and could be your love connection as well. All right. Now, last quarter of the year. Okay, there's also a message. There's also a message to some of you that if you're currently going through a legal dispute or legal battles with a relative, I don't feel like there will be someone who's going to be like winning or losing, because they will ended up doing some community stuff, okay? But you'll be under a lot of scrutiny of your relatives for doing this. And you might have to reappeal again. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles keep on coming up. So I feel like you will be, if you are, okay, this is the overall energy consistently. The Three of Swords. The last quarter of the year for you, it will be more enlightening and awakening, and you will be stronger than ever. Okay, there will be a lot of things that you will be learning, and it will just make you stronger than ever. Okay, your finances, some of you will also get a promotion or will be starting up a new business by the end of next year. Or if you've already started up a new business this year, it will be flourishing by last quarter of next year. It's going to pick up slow. I mean, you have to consider the economic situation and everything else that's been happening in the world. And it seems like, you know, at least that there will be some progress and development. Okay, it's not going to be stagnating. Some of you will also either get married, renew your vows, or you will be getting back together with somebody from the past, which is an air sign or water sign. Okay, to some of you. Now, if you're already with an earth sign, I feel like there will be a lot of things that you need to work on more as a team, and you will be stronger together than being far apart. Some of you will also have twins by next year. Okay, if you are still able to get pregnant, but be careful with the people that will be surrounding you as you progress, as you soar up high, and the more you become successful, the more you will have a lot of enemies. So please be careful about this. Okay. And I feel like you need to reconsider protecting yourself legally, especially if there will be a lot of contracts that you will be engaging to. All right? Okay. Let me look into your finances quickly. Accidents for you by next year. It's more of a physical injury rather than car accidents and stuff. Be careful of falling off or slipping off on a stairwell or flight of stairs or high places. You could also get hit by a debris or anything that's hanging above your head. So please be careful about that. So this is for your, all right, first quarter of next year, second quarter. Head injuries as well. This is for, okay, third and last. All right. First quarter of the year, there will be a reason for you to celebrate that, even though you will be competing against a either it's a friend or somebody that you closely know of, or could be a relative. That, you know, for those of you who's applying for a job and you're applying this with a friend, or there will be somebody that you will know while you're applying, you will get the job, and then you'll end up feeling sorry for another person. But, you know, the first quarter of the year for you will be all about uprooting, developing, progressing. Some of you will also be attending short courses and trainings, and your finances will slowly pull up. Second quarter of the year, you'll be setting your goals, and little by little, you will be accomplishing some of the things that you have set yourself in, or some of your goals and ambitions. Okay, just don't overdo it, and do not engage in too much. Could be like taking up loans from the bank or something like that. Okay. Third quarter of the year, you will be rebuilding yourself up. Some of you, either you will have an increment, like a promotion for those of you who's been working for so long, because there will be an achievement, or there will be a celebration that you will be like so happy about. Okay. You will also be rebuilding yourself, rebuilding your reputation, your image, could be your skills that you'll be upgrading and stuff, and you will become more competitive. That's, most of the people around you will hate you for that. Okay. Last quarter of the year, there will be a lump sum of money that you'll be receiving. So it could be that you'll be receiving either a reward, bonus, I don't know, or an increment, or could be if you're into business, your sales will definitely be going up. Okay, so this is good news. But definitely for next year, your finances look so good. Especially for those who's into business. Okay. Be careful of traveling around the month of August next year. Travel by land and travel by boat. Some of you might just get hit by natural disaster and might be really dangerous. Okay. Singles. Singles, you will become even more of a player, or you will be playing around more with some of the people that you'll be meeting until that there is somebody that you feel like, because the problem here is you've been so hurt in the past that it will be so hard for you to take anybody seriously, after them playing with your heart and playing around with your emotions or body possibly. It's so hard for you to trust. Now, there are somebody that you will be meeting that you thought is just one of them. Turns out that this is the one. Second quarter of the year that you'll be meeting this. Virgo. Strong Virgo. Okay, Virgo, Taurus, Gemini, another Virgo. So possibly that you'll be meeting, because I also told you in your general spread, it's some of you will be ending up in, sorry, you'll be ending up with an earth sign. So Virgo and Gemini, strongly that I'm picking up here. And you will try to play around with this person's feelings until that you'll find out that they are really serious and they are different among the people that you've been with, or among the people that you have dated so far. And then until that you will start developing feelings for this person, and then that's the time that this person will be entertaining another person, because you're not taking them seriously. This is a twin flame connection, so I feel like right before this whole connection or this whole relationship will reconnect. Hi, Bridget. This whole situation will reconnect. It will take like 2 years for this to materialize. This is somebody that that will feel so bitter because you've played around with their feelings. Hurt people. So what you're going to do is that you will feel guilty for how you have treated them in the past. So if they were chasing you previously, you will ended up chasing them because they found out that you're only playing around with them. Okay, so it's exciting. So this is someone younger than you. It's exciting and a little bit dramatic, but I feel like you will learn how to respect other people's feelings. Okay, I mean, not all people are the same, and if you want to look for change, if you want to see changes occurring in your life, you need to start it from yourself. Poverty, you've gone through a lot of difficult situation, strife, but things do not stay the way they are, because you are gifted, you're also protected. Some people just took things away from you, but every time you lose something, you gain them back twice. Could be. Some of you feel so stuck in a situation, could be in a toxic person, toxic relationship, toxic past ex. You need to let it go. Some of you are still going through legal matters with an ex or with somebody who has a lot of money. You also need to let it go. Okay, and you need to run as fast as you could away from this, because they're not going to let you go. The person that you have in your mind right now is also thinking about you. They're also dreaming about you. All right. Hi, Irma. Yeah, Irma. All right. Let's take a look now if you're dealing with Aries to Pisces. Okay, before I have to sign off for a little while because I need to attend personal calls. But anyway, let's take a look. Alright, Leo, if you're dealing with an Aries, they find more success with you rather than their other connections, but they're too shy to admit how they really feel towards you. It seems like they're also ready to let you know how they, what are their real intentions, what are their plans, and what do they really want in with you or in this relationship. It's like, what do they really want to happen? Taurus, they feel so lucky to have you. Both of you are actually very intuitive, and you've gone through a lot of strife in the past, and both of you will be applying the lessons of the past. This is like a very ideal relationship, the one with Taurus. Gemini will be, it's like you will be shedding a lot of tears from them right before things could get better, but you are still going to be sticking around together. I don't feel like you're going to be letting go of each other. Okay, Cancer, they're trying to be patient for now, but they see a lot of potential in this connection. Leo, their intentions and love is a lie, and even, the way they express their emotions towards you. Try to compare their actions towards their words and their promises and whatsoever, because I feel like this is something that you will just bust them that they are only acting. Virgo will be putting you in a third-party situation. Just be careful. Although that they will try to make it up to you, they will try to ask for your forgiveness, but make sure this is not going to be a pattern. Libra, you will have a great sexual connection with Libra, but it's not going to end up good. Okay, 3 of Swords along with the 10 of Swords and 6 of Swords, they will just ended up leaving you for somebody else. Scorpio, you're being overprotective towards one another, or Scorpio is being protective against their feelings towards you. But too much walls or too much guard away from towards one another or away from each other, you would just push each other away. I don't feel like this is going to be thriving. Sagittarius, they don't have any clean intentions towards you, and right after getting what they want, they will just leave you. Some of you might also be dealing with a narcissist. Capricorn, even though that they're so afraid of loving and it's like they're so afraid of pouring their heart out, they have good intentions towards you, but they just want to seek some justice just in case that you will do them wrong, catch you lying. They want to justify that. Okay, I feel like it's not that bad. Aquarius, they feel like they've already met you, or there's like a past life connection here. There is a possibility of marriage. You'll be working things out together. Pisces never learns from their past, and it's like they just want to have an open relationship. All right. Okay, so if you'll be rekindling with an air sign, it might work out for less than a year, but after the final breakup, I don't feel like it's going to work out again. Even, if you will try to stay as friends. If you'll be rekindling with another fire sign, they will just put you in a third-party situation. Water signs, they will keep on holding back their feelings and bottle up their emotions towards you, and you're just going to get tired of getting those from them. It's like you have to squeeze them. And if you will be rekindling things with an earth sign, it might work out, but both of you needs to be more patient with one another. All right. Hi, Tony Shay. Yeah, you can go to my website and call me, because I have to, take a break right now because I need to attend some live phone calls right after this. Okay. Anyway, have a great birthday, Leo, and enjoy your next year. All right. Blessings to you.